good does it feel to be back out there?
Oh, it's really nice. Yeah, it feels very good to be back on the ice together and have some coaches out there and a little bit more structured than what we've been doing. So it's good. Yeah, it's good. Just the pace is high, and yeah, I think everyone's excited.
How do you feel about this team? New pieces coming in and some old pieces going out. How does this team look to you?
I think it looks good. Obviously, right now there's so many bodies, even just on our solo skate or our team skate. But yeah, guys look good. I think everyone looks in shape and ready to go, and yeah, that's nice.
What do you think was missing from this team defensively last season? And what needs to be done differently to make the defense better, or how it's traditionally been?
Well, I think I think we're going to make some changes with our structure and the way we play defense, but I think just being consistent all around in that team game, and playing good defense isn't just defensive coverage and just it's the way we take care of the puck. It's the way we track and such. And if we improve all those things, that's going to lead to playing a better defensive game. So, I think even the first day we've already talked about structure and supporting each other the right way and how we're going to track and such. So it's it's a focus early, and I think that's positive. I think it's going to be a good thing for us.
When you talk about the defense, and people always think about the defenseman, but what about the forwards and your role, the forward as a unit's role, and maybe what wasn't happening last year from the forward point of view?
Yeah, I think five guys have to be connected at all times, and for myself or forwards, you have to invest in each other, and if we're not tracking the right way or returning with the right sticks in the right areas, the little details like that, it makes it harder for our D to have good gaps, and then we don't get the puck back as quick. So it's everyone's got to be responsible for each other, and when you do that, that's when things start to go together. And last year there was times of that. It just we were definitely not consistent with it, and we have to keep building it.
Presumably, you and David not being together today was just a training camp thing?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's good just to kind of, it's still very early. We've got a lot of preseason games. I think it's nice to kind of mix things up, get some new looks, and I think they just want me, trying to keep up the Kairu, really get my legs going here. So it's a good thing.
Ryan, a tumultuous off-season for Tarasenko. What do you think it's going to be like? Do you think it's going to be awkward? I mean, you've skated with him informally, but what do you think?
I think he's here and he's a Blue, and I think that's a great thing for us. He's a great player, and I think we've all seen it, and he looks very healthy, and he's been back. He's been back for a month now skating with guys, and he's here and he's ready to go, and that's the plan. And I think we're a better team with him and what he can bring, and yeah, I think it's gonna be good.
Ryan, as being the captain of this team, it's obvious you're going to have talks with him and whatnot, just kind of maybe pick his brain a little bit. What's that been like, and what kind of a feel and vibe do you get from him?
I think it's very good. I think it's very positive. Talk to him. He's here and he's committed to that. And just watch him at practice right now and the way he's working. He's invested in it. Obviously there's a lot of unknowns, but we've gotten along fine, and I think we will continue to do so. So I think everything's looking great.
I know it's out of your pay grade, but in the back of your mind, is it thought, geez, he might get traded at some point in the season?
Well, yeah, that could happen, with anyone as well. And I really feel I've got to control what I can control. And right now he's a part of us, and he's here, and he's ready to win. And that's the only thing that I think that matters.
Ryan, what do you think just in general, the makeup of the club, some new additions, some skill guys you brought in, maybe just some guys that have left? I mean, just what's an early feel about the vibe of the club?
Yeah, I think it's good. It's exciting. I think we've got some new faces, which I think add a lot to us that give us that excitement that we needed. Last year was very disappointing. We weren't consistent with the way we wanted to play, and some new looks, new faces, I think it brings that excitement. And now it's it's time. Still very early. We have to work hard in camp, and and see how things unfold a bit. But you know, I'm very optimistic. I really like our group, and I think we're going to do very well.
Ryan, if you can break down a couple of guys, just specifically that you did bring in, what do you know about Pavel Buchnevich and what he can bring to you? And then if you can break down, you played against Brandon Saad quite a bit too. What does he bring to the team?
Yeah, both guys I think are very good additions for us. You know, Saad is, you know, I think like a Swiss Army knife. I think, you know, anything, you know, think of he can do. You know, watching his touch around the net and his stick, the way, you know, stuff he does with that, and you know, he just, anything you need, I think he can do. And also with Booch, you know, I love watching him. He's very dynamic out there. He's, you know, he's going to be very, very good offensive threat. He's a dangerous player, which is good.
Brian, the Olympics coming up here, as a player, do you love the chance to be in the Olympics, and what would it be like for you if you were chosen?
Yeah, I think that would be, oh gosh, it'd be a huge honor. And I think it's nice, it's just in general for the game of hockey. I think that was missed last time. I know guys around the league were disappointed with that, but you know, it's great for the game of hockey. And, you know, for myself, it's obviously, there's nothing I can really do to control it. Just gotta, you know, play hockey and enjoy, you know, try to win here. And if I'm lucky enough, I'll, you know, be able to get a chance to represent my country. But yeah, it would be obviously a huge honor.
Let's do two more for Ryan, guys.
Ryan, you were a line mate out there with Klim Kostin today. Maybe it's a tough question to answer because he just hasn't been around you guys long enough, but what can be his ceiling on this hockey team?
Oh, I think he's got a great upside. You know, watching him out there, you know, the speed, you know, for that guy that size, his speed, the way he handles the puck is very impressive. You know, he's very intense in everything he does. Yeah, I think there's obviously a very, very big upside to him, and yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing it.
Ryan, in terms of maybe the cup window, do you think it's still open for the Blues? Do you still think you still have the ingredients to be a serious contender?
Oh, absolutely. You know, you can tell everyone around here. I think we all have that goal. That's our focus. But yeah, it comes with the details. You know, in order to get there, it's a lot of hard work, and that starts right now. And you know, we'll start in the summer, and I think guys came in and they're in shape and hungry, and now we start chipping away at it. It's not going to be easy, but that's the fun part about it.